Vikings head coach Eric Alt, assisted by John Webster. And now for your hometown Lady Dogs. Winner number 2, 5'4" freshman guard, Tiana Sullivan. Winner number 10, 5'2" freshman guard, Aiden Houston. Winner number 13, 5'1" sophomore guard, Cordelia Snyder. Winner number 30, 5'7" sophomore forward, Adrian Davis. And winner number 42, 5'6" freshman forward, Emerson Sires. And the rest of the Lady Dogs head coach Andrea Nicholson, assisted by Lisa Cheeseman. As always, folks, the rules of the doghouse. Sportsmanship starts with coaches down to players and extends to you, the fans. You're here to root for your teams, not against the officials. And number 14 for the Vikings, Ryder Hall. Double dribble to call. And the Vikings inbound. Jump balls the call. David the Lady Vikings. number 14, Riley Hall on the line for 2 shots. Always the call. Goes to Lady Vikings. Jump ball. Goes to Lady Dogs. Not going to use Lady Dogs and 10. Number 24, Lady Dogs. It's number 14, already called at the line for 2 shots. Jump ball goes to Lady Vikings. In Lady Vikings, number 34. Tracy Apple. And it's a 3 from the corner, number 22. Draws the foul, and she's at the line for her 1 shot. Lions 11, Lady Dogs 2. That's number 15, Gracie Little at the line for 2 shots. That's your first one. And over there, number 32, Abigail James. Number 32, Abigail James at the line for 2 shots. Bulldog, and number 25, Patton. Blitz number 4, Summer Monson at the line, 2 shots.
Where did you graduate from Lincoln? I graduated from Berkeley, 9. Like you're my age. That's why I always remember your name in the paper. You were talking softball and basketball and I was close with like Jake. Yeah. And Harlow as well and stuff like that. I'm trying to think if I knew any of the other older guys. So you were around when what's his name was there? Played at W. Probably you were probably a freshman. You know what I'm thinking? Levi Maxwell. No? Because he coaches Williamson.
And a pleasant good afternoon, and we welcome you inside of the Craig M. Keller Gymnasium for game number two of the Doddridge County Lady Bulldogs season. Tonight, the Lady Bulldogs will take on the Lady Vikings from Petersburg High School. Doddridge County is coming off of a really tough loss on Thursday night against the St. Mary's and the Blue Devils. It was a 6-point defeat to the LKC opponent, whereas Petersburg is coming in tonight 1-0 with a very, very sound win over East Hardy, 92-14. I am Dr. Adam Cheeseman. I am joined courtside by Miss Chelsea Holcomb and Coach Nate Wright, and we are here to bring you all of this afternoon's action. Chelsea, I want to start with you as we look at some of the major storylines for this early season matchup. Tonight, as we look at the Doddridge County Lady Bulldogs, we're going to be playing a little short-handed.
Although we're short-handed tonight, I think that they are probably out for redemption. Of course, second game of the season, we don't want to go 0-2 tonight. With Cameron Satterfield's performance last game, I'm thinking that our rotation off the bench can come in collectively. I'm looking forward to a good game. I don't think we lack anything. Of course, we'd love to have those two back, but I think we'll be okay tonight. We have a good strategy, and Coach has her plans together.
Yeah, I think honestly after those first game jitters, you kind of work out those kinks and stuff like that. You know, I think they'll settle in well. Come back here with a good second game against the Petersburg team.
Yeah, tonight the Lady Bulldogs will be without the services of senior J.C. Lipscomb and junior Alan Cheeseman. Both suffered injuries that will keep them out this evening. Let's talk a little bit about Cameron Satterfield and the role that she played on Thursday night. It was just a terrific performance by the sophomore point guard. When she had to step up, she did. I believe Chelsea was 25 points for what she finished with.
Yeah, 25 points, but I also want to talk about as far as bringing down that game film. When I looked at one major turnover from her, that's it. So one turnover from her as well. She really stepped up in all aspects of the game. Foul line, taking the ball in the bucket. She created turnovers on defense, and then when she was open, she wasn't afraid to take that three-point shot. So collectively, from all areas of the game, she stepped up and was a huge success for the Dogs.
I think a big thing, and it was kind of like almost a quiet 25 points. You know, she was consistently hitting throughout the whole game. You know, at the end of the game, we all probably looked at it like, wow, we didn't realize she had 25 points. But, you know, she was hitting shots left and right all times.
And also unselfishly, an unselfish 25.
Yeah, and then looking at this Petersburg team, obviously, as we talked about the scene setter, they are coming in 1-0. They took on East Hardy Thursday night. Final score was 92-14. So I believe they'll come in tonight trying to push the tempo a little bit. But they also have some bigs that they look to push the ball inside to.
Absolutely. Petersburg, watching them, they like to defensively bring man-to-man pressure. They don't like to switch on the screens. And they also like to stay in that man out of bounds. So hopefully that will be to our advantage tonight. And then offensively, they are kind of like Doddridge in that sense. They want to push the ball up the floor and score in transition. They like a two-guard front to penetrate if we go zone. I'm hoping Coach Cheeseman comes out tonight bringing some pressure, forcing some turnovers so we can actually see what we're up against early on.
You know, one thing that I'll factor in with Petersburg being such a long trip, you know, that could a hinder on the team essentially coming all this way down here to play here at Doddridge.
Absolutely, and now that you mentioned that, Coach Wright, Saturday games. Okay, let's talk Saturday games. Yeah. It's not a typical school day. Usually the kids are up early, they're going to school, they're going to class, everything is routine. So Saturday's a little bit different, and also it's the first Saturday game, so you kind of need to learn your team. Do you get your girls up early? Do you force them to get up? Petersburg was up and on the bus or in their vehicles riding. They made the trip, so they've been up for a while. That's something Coach Cheeseman's going to have to figure out. I'm sure she knows her girls well, but with this being the first Saturday game, do you get them up early? Do you force them into the gym?
Yep.
Do you let them sleep in? You really have to be kind of finicky.
Try to find out about what works essentially for your team that year.
Absolutely. Do we need to feed them? What do we need to do to get them locked in and ready on a Saturday?
We're about 9 minutes away from tip-off here on game number 2. We will step away and be right back with the WRC, Doddridge County.
Under the West Virginia sky, where the hills roll high, there's a school that stands with heart, where the Bulldogs never die. Books in hand and heads held up, we're ready to explore. Doddridge County's where we grow, our stories start to soar. Pride runs deep in every vein, a fire that won't fade. We're learning, leading one, and all our dreams are not afraid. Bulldogs, our mission's in motion, proud and strong with Bulldog devotion. Learning, leading, chasing dreams, Doddridge pride in everything. United we shine, together we rise. Doddridge County Schools where futures fly. From the classroom to the field, we stand side by side. Teachers guide us, friends support, we're ready to take stride. Bulldog green and gold so bright, a symbol we uphold. Every challenge we embrace, our courage won't be sold. Pride runs deep in every vein, a fire that won't fade. We're learning, leading one, and all our dreams are not afraid. Oh! Go Bulldogs, our mission's in motion, proud and strong with Bulldog devotion. Learning, leading, chasing dreams, Doddridge pride in everything. United we shine, together we rise. Doddridge County Schools where futures fly. Oh, the road ahead may wind, but we won't lose our way. With faith in each other, we'll light up the day. Bulldog spirit, it's our song, we'll sing it loud and clear. For Doddridge County, we'll stand tall through every passing year. Go Bulldogs, our mission's in motion, proud and strong with Bulldog devotion. Learning, leading, chasing dreams, Doddridge pride in everything. United we shine, together we rise. Doddridge County Schools where futures fly. Go Bulldogs, our mission's in motion, where futures fly.
And we are back now inside the Craig M. Kelly Gymnasium. About 5 minutes to go till tip-off. We want to give a special shout-out and thank you to Anna Cheeseman, who is working our camera today. Appreciate her doing that. And, of course, to Ms. Holcomb and Coach Wright for joining us here. So, guys, let's go ahead and look at some of the keys of the game. And I really want to begin with the idea of whichever team that can control the tempo probably is going to win this game.
Absolutely, because both teams kind of, as far as their first game goes, looking at their first game, they want to do the same thing. They want to push the ball and score in transition.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. You know, sort of essentially coming out that first quarter and setting the tone. You know, like you said, if they're going to do like a two-man press, you know, they're going to want to break that down early so they can settle into a zone.
And I'm going to give you guys some numbers real quick, okay? Big numbers girl here.
Absolutely.
So numbers never lie. So last game, looking at in-paint possessions, in-paint shots, we were 18 for 33 in the paint, 55 44% overall for the game. 2-point shots, 19 for 41. So we shot from inside the 3-point line, 46%, which isn't that bad. And from the 3-point line, we were 25%. 19 turnovers last game. So we're going to have to tone that down a bit. We did have 29 rebounds and then 10 assists as a total for team. I'm thinking tonight, I would like to see in the paint. That percentage has to go up for us to become, better, not only inside with rebounding and putbacks, but for better success. So I'm shooting for at least 65% in the paint tonight.
Exactly, and like you said, if they're pressing the ball and we get past that press, we're going to get a lot of shots inside the paint if they can break it down on the fast break.
Absolutely.
Guys, let's talk about the bench contribution tonight. Lady Bulldogs are going to have some girls step up, come off the bench to get big minutes. And how would that impact this game?
Well, my biggest question is the bench prepared? Is the bench prepared?
They got some big shoes to fill. They're going to have to come off in there and step up in different roles, considering you don't have two of your starters out there. So they're going to have to play a different role tonight.
Not only that, preparedness and confidence off that bench. So I'm sure that everyone has done their job to instill the confidence of those players who will be coming off the bench tonight for us, because that is key. If they know that you believe, they believe in themselves.
Exactly.
Yeah. And the final key here to talk about, offensively for the Lady Bulldogs, although the score was only a 6-point game Thursday night, it didn't seem like they ever got in a real good offensive rhythm. And sometimes we try to dribble too much. So I think a key tonight is really passing the ball. Hit the open person, work the offense, and don't rush over shots.
We need to find out what our offense is, okay? So not only are the girls trying to figure out what that is, coach is trying to figure out that as well. And with it being game 2, let's find it. Let's figure out what works best for us, and then establish a rhythm, like you said. Rhythm is key, but first I think we really need to find what offense suits us, and that's going to be hard to do tonight without 2 potential starters.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that kind of falls in hand when you're saying 19 turnovers, and he's also talking about dribbling too much. Move the ball around, find the better shot, not maybe necessarily settling for a 3, find the ball inside the paint and taking the better shot.
We are about 2 minutes away now from tip. They're going to go do the anthem here in just a moment. We're going to step away. We'll be right back to the start of game number 2. The Doddridge County Lady Bulldogs take on the Petersburg Lady Vikings. back. Now we are approaching the starting lineups here. Let's go ahead and talk, guys, about Doddridge County's starting lineup tonight. Doddridge County's going to run out sophomore point guard, number 5, Cameron Satterfield, senior guard, number 11, Peyton Trent, and then they're going to work with 3 posts tonight, starting off Isabella Holtz, Brooke Burnside, and Brooke Haven. So a chance now for senior Isabella Holtz to step in here and get a start. And I believe she's ready for it.
I think she's ready for it. She had good moments last game, especially off the glass. So I do believe, though, with Isabella, it's going to be all about her confidence. If she believes she can do it, she can. I believe she can do it. I'm sure Coach has been with her, had some pregame talk. So it's how prepared she is and how ready she is between her ears.
Yeah, exactly. Especially being a senior, she's played a lot of minutes, over the last 4 years. I think she'll step into a good role, especially down low. I feel like she does really well, getting a lot of rebounds as well.
Yeah. The Lady Bulldogs are coached by head coach Lisa Cheeseman. Take you to the starting lineups, and we'll let you hear the announcer, Randy Stepper. All right, so the starting lineups have been announced. Petersburg has took the court. Here comes Lady Bulldogs, and we are ready for game number 2. The Lady Bulldogs have a little bit of back feed here. We apologize for that. We are going to get that worked out. Possession now will belong to Petersburg.
Looks like our defense is coming out in a 2-3 at the moment.
Point there for Petersburg. We're still working on the mics here. We got some back feed coming in, so bear with us. Still early on, guys, in the season for us too.
Yeah, we'll get it right.
Working out the bugs. Satterfield controls the ball, going to turn it over, and Petersburg's going to look to run here. Some aggressive play early on. Petersburg now takes a 4-0 lead. Chelsea, to your point, they have come out in a press and really making the Lady Bulldogs speed up a little bit here.
Absolutely.
Burnside will take it underneath, passes it into DeHaven. Good take there by Satterfield, no foul.
Rebound and a putback.
Yep. Brooke DeHaven now will go to the foul line to shoot 2.
Good backside rebound right there for her.
First shot is up and in.
And that's where the stat for the in-paint percentage, that's what we got to get better on early in the year. But Brooke's going to get those rebounds. She just needs to learn to go up strong. So something for her to work on this season for sure.
She makes her second. Petersburg now will take possession. Travel is the call. Turnover. Lady Bulldog basketball early on again. A lot of turnovers. Both teams maybe have a little bit of nerves here. Good job breaking the press. Satterfield gives to Holt. Holt throws up and in.
That's exactly what we want to do there.
Yeah, kind of what we talked about. Essentially, if you can break down that press, you can get that backside layup right there.
2 or 3 of those, and that'll force them to drop out of it, and then we can set up some half-court offense.
Exactly. And get back in the rhythm we want to be in. Good tip out there.
Rebound by Satterfield. Throws up to Trent. Trent lays it up and good.
Great shot.
Looks like Lady Bulldogs have settled in here a little bit early on.
Finding those good looks, that's what helps a lot right there.
Cheyenne Tawney with the ball out front. Gives over to Quinlan Cole. Cole forces inside. Brooke DeHaven right there to bat it away, but it will stay Petersburg ball.
The 2-3 zone tonight, that's doing a better job of getting to that middle where we struggled a little bit against St. Mary's. We were getting there late. The 2-3 zone, that allows DeHaven to kind of be stationed in that paint.
Petersburg now would look to work it inside. Good defense there by Brooke DeHaven yet again. And Satterfield's going to look to push the tempo. Drives it, takes it, blocked out of bounds. I believe that was by number 13, Ella Markwell. The Doddridge County had the ball underneath the basket. So what are we seeing early on here, Miss Oakham?
Well, I would like to see us look up sooner, throw that ball up the court instead of dribbling. That allows that defense to set up a little bit when we're pushing the tempo-wise. And that's a young decision by Satterfield. But when we're trying to push the ball tempo, you got to get rid of it, throw it up the floor.
Trent drives it in. That foul is on number 2.
That's her second foul at the moment right now. So, that's big, especially early on right now in the first quarter.
Trent's first shot is up and in.
Number 10 checks in for Petersburg.
Number 10, Addison Day, now into the lineup. 2 team fouls.
We still really haven't had a chance to see what Petersburg's going to set up in defensively.
Trent extends the lead now to 8-4 with 5:30 to go in the contest. In the first quarter. Good defense by Isabella Holt.
Good job.
Looks like the Lady Bulldogs are starting to settle in here a little bit offensively and defensively.
Defensively, they're doing a really good job of making those passes tough on them right now. So essentially getting the hand in the face right there, making it tougher on Petersburg.
And DeHaven's coming up and denying that high post. We got a body on number 10 in the high post wherever she's at. So I like that a lot. That's some pressure inside, forces them to take bad shots.
Number 1, Casey Underwood has entered the contest now. And there's another steal by Brooke DeHaven. She throws it down to Satterfield. Quinlan Cole runs it down for Petersburg, however. Tip to the corner. The shot is up off the mark. Falls into the hands of Miley Tingler. Tingler puts it up and is fouled. Will have a chance for a 3-point play. Rebounding will play a huge part in this game today. Who gets that inside position?
Absolutely. And I think that we have the right utility out there to get it done.
5 minutes now. Doddridge County, an early 8-7 lead. However, they turn it over here. We talked about in the keys to the game, but who's going to establish the tempo, the early tempo right now? It's like we're giving it back and forth.
Right. Neither team has settled in offensively or defensively as far as in that half-court set. Doddridge has got more possessions on defense in the half-court than Petersburg.
2-point shot by Cole gives the Vikings a 9-8 lead. Trent now looks, pass down to DeHaven. DeHaven gives to Underwood. Underwood loses control. Back come the Lady Vikings. Kick to the corner. Maybe a little contact. There they called it. That foul is on number 1, Casey Underwood.
I think that's the right call there.
That will send number 12, Quinlan Cole, to the free throw line.
We've got to break that press up cleanly.
I'd like to see DeHaven right there take that shot. Honestly, just go to the hoop. You know, she had the lane with the size. Just go ahead and go up with it there.
She did. They didn't execute it the way that it is set up to be executed, and I think Brooke is overthinking that, and that's why she didn't there. So if we could break it just a little more clean, hit the middle, and not make the cross-court pass, that's what we need to do there.
Jump ball. Possession now will stay with the Lady Vikings.
Watch an inside screen from the post here. She's going to sit on her. They like to run this. There it is. Oh, she cut back that time. They like to screen down low for their two bigs.
And come inside right there for that easy
Absolutely.
layup.
One thing early on that we're noticing here with Petersburg, they like to work this right side and continue looking to number 12 Cole's side. Now they'll take a shot from the left, and that shot is up and good. They said, see, we can go to the left too. 3-point shot. Extends Petersburg's lead to 13-9. Ball is turned over. Now there's a scrum on the floor. Someone's going to come out with it.
There it is.
Holtz catches and steps on the line. So another turnover now for the Lady Bulldogs.
Once again, if we can start breaking that press cleaner, we will be in the driver's seat in this ball game. DeHaven needs to just step in front of that pressure from the middle on defense. She's playing behind. Used to call those fart smellers when I coached, you know? Right. She's playing behind. She needs to step in front so they can get that ball in the middle and then bang, hit that backside.
She has the size to do it.
Absolutely.
That's the biggest thing.
3:45 to go here in the first period. Petersburg has a 13-8 lead with possession of the ball. Tawney now will give.
Good defense there. Look up, look up, look up.
Stolen by Satterfield, given to Trent. Trent's up and good.
Good job, good job.
That's the lead to 3 here. There's Brooke DeHaven, steps in. They're going to run with it. Brooke's going to go coast to coast, loses the ball. Trent has it, tries to throw it out. We got a foul now. Looks like that foul will go against Petersburg. That'll be the third team foul for the Lady Vikings in the first period. That's on number 4, Cheyenne Tawney. DeHaven with the ball, now kicks to Trent. And the ball will stay with the Lady Bulldogs.
Get a good look here, it'd be really nice here.
Marley Sias has checked in. Good look to Isabella Holmes. Oh, rolls around the rim and falls out. I think
Good execution of that out-of-bounds play, though.
Yeah, that was good.
Petersburg now will bring it back across the court. Connie, the point guard, calling out the play. Looks like Lady Bulldogs are picking up the pressure here.
Same thing we were talking about. They're in their face, jumping those passes. They're going to get those steals early.
Ball was blocked there by number 21, Brooke DeHaven.
Watch for another screen set inside here. 4 across on the bottom. Corner.
Corner 3 is off the mark. And out of bounds, last touch by Petersburg.
For some reason, they do like that right side. I don't know what it is, but they've taken a lot of shots over there.
Lady Dogs, a great job breaking the press.
Look again. There we go.
DeHaven with a strong
take,
take.
Good take.
Good job.
And she will go to the free throw line. That was an excellent job there, breaking that press. Didn't put it on the floor one time, just passing up the court to the open lady.
That's 14 fouls for them right now.
Brooks' first shot is up and good. Cuts that lead to 2 now, 13-11.
I liked what I saw Size when she came on the floor. She stepped up.
She did.
Had a good pass inbounds. Broke the press well.
Second shot is off the mark. Rebound to Petersburg. Number 4, Miley Cheyenne Tawny. Petersburg looking to work it there inside. Number 3, Tingler. Well, she took a couple steps there, but Petersburg still has the ball. Looking to work it back inside. Put Burnside on the defense. That foul will be whistled against her. That'll be the third team foul.
For the most part, it looks like the referees are letting them play. You know, it's getting a little scrappy down there, but I think it's being called both ways, which is good.
First shot is up and in. Number 12, Quinlan Cole checks back in for the Lady Vikings. Second shot by Tingler is also good. Lady Vikings will now sub in number 22, Carly DiBenetto, as well as number 2, Aiden Mayfield.
Right there is where Brooke has to stay middle. She can't leave too soon. That is key to breaking that press. She leaves too soon, and then we're getting hung up over there on the right-hand side. She's got to be a little bit more patient.
Good look underneath there by Peyton Trent. Isabella Holt fouled. She'll now shoot 2. That will put the Lady Bulldogs in the bonus for the rest of the first period. First shot is up and off the mark. And her second shot is off as well. Rebound goes to the Lady Vikings. Shots up, off the mark. Rebound Isabella Holtz, and Peyton Trent's wanting to run with it. Looks up, gives to Satterfield. Satterfield's up and good.
Good take, good job.
15-13, approaching 1 minute to go now in the first period. Shot is up and good. Number 22, Carly DiBenetto, comes in off the bench and drains an early 3.
Now we're talking. We're settling into that press break.
Yep.
I think they figured out to stay home like you're talking about so they can break it down.
Petersburg looks inside. Brooke DeHaven, good defense. And once again, Brooke DeHaven with the block, and now she's going to run with it. It's got Trent to the left, Satterfield to the right. Looked like she probably had Trent coming on the left side there.
Yeah, unfortunate she turned it over there, but that was a good job by Brooke coming to the baseline down there to get that steal.
DeHaven is being a force in there. She has 3 blocks already on the first quarter, so that's big time.
Yes, it is. Shot off the mark. Rebound goes to Holtz. taken away, knocked out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Petersburg. Good hustle that time by number 2, Hayden Mayfield, who's the only senior on this Petersburg Lady Viking team.
4 across again.
Mayfield now is going to shoot a jumper, gets fouled, and hits the shot. The bank was open with 1.9 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Petersburg did a good job on that out-of-bounds play. They were just one good pass away from having 22 there with that open 3.
Shot is up and does not touch anything, so the Lady Bulldogs will now have 1.9 seconds here to close out the first quarter. Pass goes into Trent, and she's going to let it fly too hard. At the end of one, Petersburg 20, Lady Bulldogs 15. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back for the start of the second quarter on WVRC, Doddridge County.
In Doddridge County Schools, our mission is in motion. Every classroom, every hallway, every heart is united to make a difference. We're empowering learners, building leaders, and inspiring Bulldog pride that lasts a lifetime. Together, we're not just moving forward, we're moving with purpose. Doddridge County Schools' mission in motion, united to make a difference.
Welcome back now as the teams are looking to start the second quarter. Guys, what do we see in that first quarter? Both the good, the bad, and the ugly for the Lady Bulldogs.
Well, I think we have the press break figured out now. We had to settle into it. It's just getting that tandem with that middle and the wing. Whoever's running the wing beside you, it has to be tandem. One part can't function without the other part functioning. So we're settling into that. I like the zone. We're doing a good job of keeping that post player kind of isolated down there. Brooke DeHaven's doing a great job of that. Really, Petersburg can't get into any kind of rhythm offensively, which is what we want.
Yeah, we like to disrupt them essentially. Like you said, she's extending that 2-3 zone, basically disrupting there in the middle.
Lady Dogs have possession now to start the second quarter. Turnover now will give the Vikings the ball back. It looks like Lady Bulldogs are going to go into a press now. And the Vikings are going to easily beat that press. They're off and running. Ball's number 22, gets a good dribble drive, loses control. Cold shot for 3, off the mark, rebound. Brooke DeHaven, but taken away by Mayfield, and 2 points.
Sloppy possession, but it worked out in their favor that time.
Extend the lead to 22-15. Satterfield now looks underneath the Holtz. Holtz turns around and turns it over. And Petersburg repays the favor. So a sloppy start here to the second quarter.
It is. However, defensively for Petersburg, I'm a little worried if they come out of that press, because offensively in the half court, we are having trouble getting something set up on offense.
Yep. DeHaven shots off the mark, but she rebounds, lays it back up.
Exactly what we want. That's how I would like to see Brooke go up every time, confident and strong.
Camden Satterfield will steal off the press. Rebound goes to Trent. Lays it up and in. Quick 4 points there by the Lady Bulldogs.
I like this press. I think it's kind of throwing them off.
They broke it that time. It's 2. Here comes the Lady Vikings, and same song and dance that time. Patricia Cheeseman is going to take a quick timeout. It's a full timeout. We too will take a break. We'll be right back. There's 6:07 left in the second quarter. Petersburg 26, Lady Bulldogs 22.
In Doddridge County Schools, our mission is in motion. From classrooms to construction sites, from labs to livestock, students are gaining real-world skills that build bright futures. With hands-on training, industry certifications, and pathways that lead straight to college or career success, Doddridge County Schools is preparing tomorrow's leaders today. Because here, we are united to make a difference for every student's future.
We are back now on WRC Doddridge County. 6:07 to go in the second quarter. Petersburg 26, Lady Bulldogs 22.
And I foresee a press adjustment by Coach Cheeseman. She's either going to tweak it or fall back out of it on defense.
Casey Underwood has checked back in the game now for the Lady Bulldogs. Brooke Burnside as well.
Petersburg comes out on the press as well.
Trent finds Underwood, clear down, he saves it. Gives the Brooke to Haven. Petersburg is being very aggressive here on the defensive side, and they force another penalty.
Scrappiness will get you that. We're in man now, so we're bringing some pressure in the half-court man.
Tawny controls the ball now for the Lady Vikings. Shot is up, off the mark, rebound goes to Mayfield. Looks like they went back now and set it into a zone.
Good defense.
Yes, here comes Brooke to Haven, good rebound. Satterfield will now set it up.
Petersburg in the zone now.
Short shot is blocked, and the Lady Vikings have possession. 26-22, approaching 5 minutes to go in the second quarter.
I like the defensive switch in the half court with the man. The only thing is I don't want to see us get in foul trouble before we head into half. So depending on our matchups and whether we're going to get beat or not, we'll have to feel that out here.
The only thing that I see is, make sure we don't overstep those passes too much to where they're getting that penetration and like you're talking about getting them foul trouble and getting them easy shots inside.
Connie's first shot is up and off the mark. Molly Sias will check back in for Lady Bulldogs. Number 32, Tyler Ford in for Lady Vikings. Connie's second shot is up and good. Extends the lead to 27-22.
Now we got a man press coming at us.
Trent looking to push the tempo, going to go all the way and does draw the foul.
I like it.
Yeah, good take. She beat her defender down here and she knew she had a one-on-one situation. Hopefully she can sink these
two. First shot is up and it is good. In a game like this, you got to think free throws are going to come in extremely important. Second shot's up and good as well. 27-24 now, 4:56 to go until half.
Yep. Good job with Brooke there. She stopped that ball. We had a dead ball situation. Things were so quick, she didn't realize that she was going to pick it up and double.
Yeah, create the chaos. That's what we need right there.
She's the right player to do it. Long arms, long legs.
Trent with the ball, and it's going to be an offensive foul. Looks like they said she must have extended her arm.
No comment.
I don't know about that one. No comment, Chief.
I like it.
So the Lady Vikings now will have possession of the basketball as Lady Bulldogs stay in that full-court press. Shot now from the left corners, off the mark. The rebound goes to the Vikings. Cameron Satterfield right there to steal it away. And falls out of bounds, and the Vikings now will have possession. Pass comes in, taken by Cameron. It's a jump ball.
I don't know like that either. I think she had possession of the ball there. That's kind of how it happened.
The Lady Bulldogs now trailing 27-24. Will look to cut into that lead even more.
Satterfield, she's one of our best one-on-one defenders. She's right there all the time.
Satterfield pushes it up to Holmes. Holmes goes up for it, but was tied up.
And that's where that confidence needs instilled in her. She has the ability. She just needs to figure out she has the ability.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're saying, look up and make that pass because she can make that pass.
Petersburg breaks that man press and gets an easy 2 points.
That's the thing about a man press. One person gets beat, you don't have help. That's what's going to happen.
14, Riley Hall from the Vikings there. Trent now with the ball, looking to drive, takes it in and lays it up for 2.
Good take by PT there.
Really, really good play there by senior Peyton Trey. Stolen by Brooke Haven. Brooke's going to look to push it. And she's going to go, lay it up, and in for 2. 29-28 now. 3:40 to go until half.
I like the aggression on defense. I hope it doesn't end up getting us in foul trouble. They are letting us play, though.
Yes.
And then the one-on-one takes off the steals. We're dominating that part of the game right now.
I really like the girls taking the ball to the hoop. Don't settle for those shots right now. I think they're getting better looks underneath.
Looks like Petersburg's going to take a quick 30-second timeout. We will keep it right here. Quick reminder that we will have live stream coverage next Tuesday as the Doddridge County Bulldogs boys basketball team will have their season opener. They'll travel to Tyler County. There's a 5:45 JV start. Pre-game will start 15 minutes prior to tip-off over in Middleburg. We'll have Mr. Clint Adams and Jeremy Wackelman will be on the call for that game. So that will be the next live stream for WVRC Doddridge County. We also want to mention that next Thursday, we will have our high school marching band and show choir winter concert that we will be live streaming. That one will be live streamed on YouTube only. We want to try some of the Facebook's with copyright and all that type of stuff. You know, it's weird with those types of things, and
We're gonna attempt that, yeah.
so we're going to go. We're going to go on YouTube. So those are a couple things coming up here in the WVRC Doddridge County. Play is now resumed, and the Lady Bulldogs look to stay in that man defense. Cole shots up, off the mark, rebound goes to Satterfield. And draws a foul. Foul was on number 3. It's Mylan Tingler.
That's her first personal.
Second team foul of the quarter. Good patience right there by the Lady Bulldogs to break that press. Burnside to take the ball out, gives to Underwood, just couldn't handle it. The ball goes out of bounds.
And one thing we need to keep in mind as far as out of bounds or offense in the half court when they're in that man-to-man, we have to be setting screens with a purpose. We can't set a screen just because we're supposed to set a screen for that play. There is a purpose, and we need to set our screens with purpose.
Exactly, because that down low was not there this time. It wasn't there.
So the Vikings now set up their offense. Gives underneath. Good defense there by Peyton Trent.
Absolutely. She dropped for that help side, which was great. Isabella kind of got beat. She couldn't get back quick enough.
She takes away that layup. That's big time.
Every out of bounds 4-cross set down low. Whether they're looking for that outside shot or they're pounding it inside, they set up 4-cross.
Taylor shots off the mark. Trent rebounds and then saves. But back to the Vikings. Taylor now gives to Cole. Pass underneath goes to Miley Taylor. She is fouled by Isabella Holmes, and she'll shoot 2.
That right there, when they broke down that defense, her getting there late, that's going to happen a lot, especially with that foul.
Absolutely, and that's a tough position to be in.
Yeah.
You're going to give her the easy layup, or you're going to foul her and hope she doesn't make it, put her on the line, put some pressure on her.
That's
First
Holt's
shot.
second.
First shot is up and good. Extends the lead to 30-28. And Brooke DeHaven now will check back into the contest. Second shot also finds the back of the net. 31-28 now. 2 minutes to go until half. Trent's going to push the tempo a little bit. Goes all the way. Lays it up off the mark. Rebound Brooke DeHaven. She hits the ground hard, but she is tough.
Yes.
It looks like the Lady Bulldogs will come out of the press.
Right there is a prime example. You want to look up, because I think DeHaven was open at some point there for that backside layup.
And that's what we struggle with, I think, when we have a full court man press. We put the ball on the ground and we just go to the hole.
Lady Bulldogs looking to push the tempo, but unsuccessful.
Is she 2 for 2 on the night?
Yes, she is.
I was going to say we can't leave her open. She's got a pretty shot.
Carly De Benetto gives the Petersburg Lady Vikings a 6-point lead here. Rebound Holt gives to Trent. Trent throws it up off the mark. And the Vikings have possession. Good take there by number 4, Sharon Tawny. And the Vikings will take their biggest lead of the game thus far, 36-28. Timeout. But the Lady Bulldogs, we too will step away and be right back on WRC, Doddridge County. And welcome back. Craig M. Keller Gymnasium, 54 seconds to go until half. And Petersburg has made a little bit of run here over the last 30 seconds or so.
Absolutely. 54 seconds left, like you said. I'd like to see us slow it down a little bit on offense, make good shot selections so we can go into halftime, get our legs back. Looks like we're a little out of breath. We're a little tired.
Yeah, I think that has a lot to do with the depth that we have at the moment, but that's fine. Like you said, we talked about slowing it down.
Another steal by the Vikings. Another easy layup. Trent now is going to look to take it coast to coast. And ball's knocked out of bounds and will stay with the Lady Bulldogs.
Let's get a good shot here. Slow it down.
Screen
open up
with
a play
purpose,
here.
Coach. Screen with purpose.
Yep, I like that.
Shot from the corner is up and good.
Needed
Good
that.
shot.
Boogie Peyton Trent.
Needed that 3-point shot for sure. 38-31 now. 30 seconds to go until half. Cole with the ball. Looking to set up perhaps the last shot here. Yep, Taylor's going to go ahead and take it in. Off the mark, put to Hazen. Too easy there for the Vikings. 40-31, 5 seconds to go. Trent's going to push it. He lays it up. Off the rim, and that's how the first half will come to an end. It's halftime here. Game number 2 for the Lady Bulldogs. Petersburg Lady Vikings 40. Lady Bulldogs 31. We will take a short break and be back with halftime stats and analysis.
This fall, Doddridge County Schools celebrates a season of thanks and a season of Bulldog success. Across every building, our mission in motion shines bright. At the Early Learning Academy, more kindergarten students are reading now than at this time in previous years. A powerful sign that early success starts right here in Bulldog country. At the elementary and middle schools, creativity and curiosity came to life through the Great Pumpkin Visit and the first annual John Post Pumpkin Drop, turning learning into excitement. The high school boys cross-country team are your AA state champions. The cheerleaders captured the Region 1 championship and are advancing to states. The football team is powering into postseason play, and the golf team made a strong showing at states. At the middle school, the football team made a playoff appearance, while the boys cross-country team earned the LKC championship title, continuing the Bulldog tradition of excellence. Our FFA members earned top honors in the regional tractor driving competition, and the culinary team's golf-themed project showcased.
What you are seeing now is a very special recognition for senior Madison Curran, who was awarded All-Conference Cheerleader for the Doddridge County Bulldogs. We are very proud of Madison, and once she is recognized, we're going to have a special interview with her. Here on WRC Doddridge County. So that's what you currently see happening is Madison Curran, once again, first team All-LKC cheerleader for Doddridge County High School.
Teammates represent Doddridge County in class and pride. Give it up one more time and loud as you can for Madison Curran, LKC All-Conference Cheerleader of the Year.
You could hear the gym giving her the applause that she certainly deserves. And we are going to try to get her up here and talk with her. And as she comes up, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back with senior cheerleader Madison Curran. We are joined now by senior cheerleader Madison Curran. She was just awarded first team All-LKC cheerleader. So Madison, first, we say congratulations.
Thank you.
Madison, let's just talk a little bit about your cheerleading experience. I believe you're a 4-year cheerleader.
Yes.
Just talk about what that's meant to you throughout the years.
It's meant so much to me. I'm so glad to be a part of this team, and I love each and every one of my friends, my family, and I love the community we have here. It's amazing. I wouldn't trade it for anything else.
Yeah, well, we definitely are really proud of your efforts. And now, all 4 years, I believe you went to the state competition,
yes,
right?
That's correct.
Let's talk about that experience.
Oh, that state is a big thing, especially for little old Doddridge County, and I'm so glad to be able to go to these things.
For sure. All right, so Madison, you got a handful more months here until graduation. What are the plans after graduation right now?
The plans are to go to school. I don't know which school yet, but I am thinking about that.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about going into cybersecurity because it's really big now.
That is huge. Yeah, that'd be great. No doubt. Now, not only do you cheer, but believe also you're a pretty good softball player, right? So softball season's coming up. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, tell us more about softball.
It's great. I'm kind of sad that it is my last year with everything, and I just don't want it to end. Like I love this. I love this sport. I love this team.
Sure. All right, last question now. Talk a little bit about your cheer coaches. You got Coach Ahouse, Coach Nicholson. Well, what have they meant to you in your journey?
Well, they've meant so much. They've helped me through a lot of things, like mental blocks. We had those. They've picked me up at my lowest. I just completely adore them now.
Awesome.
Any shout outs? You're live, so get them out now. You want to say hi to anybody?
No, I'm good.
You sure?
Shout out to the whole Doddridge community. I love you people.
Congrats.
That is awesome. Once again, this has been Madison Curran. She was recognized at halftime as a first-team All-LKC cheerleader. We're extremely proud of her. And Madison, congratulations.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. That was first half stats, WVRC, Doddridge County. All right, about 4 minutes to go now until the second half. We do have some first half stats. Coach Wright?
Yeah, really to stand out, Trent, she has 15 points right now leading the team. But, one thing that stands out to me is DeHaven right now. She has 7 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 blocks and 2 steals.
Wow.
She is she's getting busy down there, down low especially. Like I said earlier in the first half, she was really being a wrecker down there in the middle right there with all the 5 blocks.
Yeah, so as we look now to the second half, what are some adjustments here? What are some things that maybe we need to do, Coach Holcomb?
I think the biggest thing for Coach Cheeseman and her Lady Dogs right now is to figure out how they are going to successfully break that man-to-man press. Because if I know basketball even a little bit, I feel Petersburg high school coach is going to probably come out and stick to that man-to-man full court because we're having trouble breaking it. The only thing that we are doing is putting the ball on the floor and driving straight to the bucket. I'd like to see us maybe work that middle, flash DeHaven to the middle, get her a screen, and then run somebody down on the opposite side. That'd be great to get some looks in there. But eventually, putting the ball on the floor and going straight to the basket is going to end up hurting us more than helping us. We're drawing fouls. It's working all right for us right now, but we're going to have to figure that out if Petersburg is still, has enough legs to keep up with that press. That's also crucial.
I think we're kind of playing into their game plan from my outlook on it. Really what we need to
Wait
do
a minute,
is...
don't you coach baseball?
Yeah, but I play basketball too. It's okay.
Continue.
So essentially, I think we need to slow it down once we get across that half-court offense and basically look for the shot that we need instead of trying to play at their tempo right now because we're playing at their tempo and we're playing their game plan.
Yeah.
Slow it down, get the better shot, and I think we'll be right there.
Yeah, it's great takes from both of you. Looking at Petersburg now, it looks like they're pretty balanced on their halftime stats here on the scoring at least.
Absolutely. Really, you mentioned who was it there? It was
number 22, Double Deuce.
She's got a smooth shot. She's 2 for 2 from 3 right now. Just maybe put a hand in her face, try to disrupt that shot.
Mayfield with 2 for them. Tingler with 5, Tawny with 9, Cole with 3, and Day with 3, and Double Deuce. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that, but you got 8, my girl, so you're looking good. I like your shot, too.
Yeah, and to follow up with us, we also have Satterfield with 5 right now, and Holtz also has 4 points for us as well.
Very good. All right, we've got about a minute left until the start of the second half. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back for the second half action. Welcome back inside the Craig M. Keller Gymnasium. We're approaching the start of the third quarter. Petersburg comes out halftime with a 40-31 lead, and the Lady Bulldogs will have possession to start their second half.
As I expected, they're coming out in a half-court man-to-man. Let's see if we can settle in, get something working here to get us a clean shot.
Satterfield holds Trent, DeHaven, and Burnside for the Lady Bulldogs. And the starting five back out for the Petersburg Lady Vikings as well. Satterfield drives in, loses control, and Petersburg's going to look to push it. Shots up and in. Quick 2 points there by number 13, Ella Markwell. Biggest lead of the game now. Deep three off the front iron. Rebound controlled by the Vikings. Going to end up being a foul, though, on number 5, Cameron Satterfield.
Foul on number 5, Cameron Satterfield.
It's like a 1-2-2 now.
I like the Haven at the top of that, too.
Ball's reversed, shots up, no good, but rebound goes to Markwell. Tawney now drives in, kicks to the corner. 3-pointers up and no good. That was by Aiden Mayfield. Cole with the rebound, and she's no good. Rebound took to Haven, and back come Lady Bulldogs. 4.5 to box out.
Great pass, good finish. Oh, so close. She did go up a lot more confidently that time, though, so I like that.
Drew the foul. She will now shoot 2. Too many second, third, fourth chance opportunities that last time there with Lady Vikings. Coach's first shot is up and in. And her second rolls around and off. Rebound by Tingley. Lady Vikings now working it around. Stolen there. Good play by Cameron Satterfield.
I like that defensive switch up right there. Caught them off guard. They went from that zone to a man.
42-32 now. DeHaven, top of the key. She's going to look to drive. Now passes inside to Burnside, who puts it on the ground on the floor one too many times. Double dribble. And back will come the Petersburg Vikings. Screen up front there by the Vikings. Pass goes inside. Number 2, Mayfield, up and in.
Can't give up that baseline. We just never, ever, ever give up that baseline.
44-32 now. 5:30 to go.
Cut.
Yes, good job working inside. And Holtz is fouled. She'll go back to the free throw line.
Holtz is getting a lot of good looks under there, especially on that pick and roll. That's what she needs to be working on.
Confidence builders.
That's 3 for Tingler.
First shot's up, and it is good. Casey Underwood now will check in for the Lady Bulldogs.
I like that. I think that's a defensive sub right there.
And Isabella off the rim there on the second. 44-3, 5:30 to go. Cole's going to take a 3-point shot.
I think we were a little confused with our matchups that possession.
Good luck, good luck. DeHaven with a rebound, puts it on the floor once, and throws it back out. Satterfield drives in, gives it to DeHaven. Jumper is off the mark. Rebound goes to the Vikings. the Lady Bulldogs. The Haven's going to look to take it clear in, lays it up, and
That was big time for her. Just basically stick her nose down and go to the hoop right there.
You see how much area she covered with that plant foot when she went up for that?
Yes. And it's hard to defend that, especially.
Absolutely. That's going to get better with age for her, too.
Yes, she's only a sophomore, so it's only going to get better. You're right.
Cole's jumper was off the mark. But the Vikings come down with the possession and now draw a foul. Barney Sias and Ray Burnside now will get the Haven and Isabella Holtz a break. Vikings now looking to set something up. Don't seem to be too big of a hurry right now. Shots up off the mark, but rebounded by Mayfield.
Good job. Way to cut that pass off like that.
Tingler now drives in, lays up off the mark. Rebound Marlon Sias. Sias is going to look to push for tempo, and she will draw a foul on number 2. Aiden Mayfield.
That's her first.
And that's going to give us a good opportunity to set up something in the half court, settle down.
Number 24. Abigail Nettles will check in for the Lady Vikings.
32 going in for the Vikings.
But Burnside to inbound now. Satterfield gives to Trent. Trent's going to pump it from the top of the key. Three-pointer is good.
Shebang again for PT. That was a good screen and pop. I liked it.
Let's get a stop here, get another basket. Make this game here.
Uh-oh. Little defensive breakdown there. Easy 2 points by Tyler Ford. Makes the score 49 to 38. Trent shot is up and off the mark. Rebound by Sias. Will get tied up, and Petersburg will have possession.
The balls are gone. Goes to the Lady Vikings on possession now.
49-38, third quarter action here at the Craig Intel Gymnasium. Lady Bulldogs trying to fight back from this halftime deficit.
The aggression on defense, but if you leave your man to set a trap, you got to be sure you're going to get the turnover.
You got to have a good backside defense, though, especially if you're going to communicate, like you said, when you're going to do that trap.
It's thrown in, stolen by Brooke Burnside. Brooke now gives to Peyton. Peyton lays it up and in.
Brooke Burnside, hustler and unselfish.
Yep, that was a good pass.
Love it.
49-41. 2:16 to go.
We'll take that, Elvis.
Air ball there by the Lady Vikings. 2:10 left to go. Trent now takes it clear in, lays up and in.
All right, let's be picky and selective on our shots. We don't need to rush anything when we're on offense. We need to make sure we get good looks to condense this lead.
Shot by Taylor is up and off the mark. Rebound with DeHaven. Good hard rebound by DeHaven. Easy layup there by Petersburg. Makes it 51-42. And the Lady Bulldogs, every time they get close, we then turn it back over. 1:18 to go here in the third quarter.
If we could just get a few stops, I think offensively we've kind of settled in there. Now we're scoring. It's just we got to get some stops.
Quick Burnside
Stops and convert off those stops. Convert.
Absolutely.
Shot from the corner is good. Good shot there.
There ain't nothing you can do about that. It's a good help by DeHaven coming over on the baseline to help Sias.
DeHaven kicks to Sias. Sias 3 is off the mark. She steps on the out-of-bound line. That will be a turnover by the Lady Vikings. 47 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 53-42, Petersburg. Sadaford with the ball. She's looking to drive in. Good block there by the Vikings. DeHaven rebounds. Off the mark. And Satterfield tries to save it, but she too stepped on the out-of-bounds line.
Satterfield's down there banging in the paint with the bigs. So I got to give her credit there. She's down there and just putting herself all out.
She's getting good position, really boxing out. That's why she's getting those rebounds.
Shuffle the feet there, that was in trouble.
There you go, Coach.
Yep.
Let's convert now. Let's convert.
We
Get a
need
good
this.
shot.
Really, Peyton's got the hot hand right now. She's got 22 points on the night. You know, we're not even in the fourth quarter.
DeHaven does give to Trent. Trent's going to get it taken away. Satterfield's right there strapping. And a foul now will be called on the Lady Vikings. 14 foul.
We got the screen that we needed.
So unfortunate.
I know. It just didn't go our way.
A foul that time on number 12, Marley Sias. Third team foul for the Lady Bulldogs of the quarter. Pass inbounded now. 3, 2, 1. He's going to throw it up and off the mark. And that will bring a close to the third quarter. Lady Vikings 53, Lady Bulldogs 42. We'll take a short break and we'll be back for the final period on WVRC, Doddridge County. And welcome back now. Final period here, Saturday afternoon. Lady Vikings at 53-42. That's going to have to happen here, guys, in the fourth quarter to see a comeback.
I think, like we talked about prior to the quarter starting, third quarter starting, stops and convert on those stops.
I think we've got a few stops. We just really haven't finished. It's been unfortunate, but like I said, it could be a long fourth quarter here. We'll see what we can turn around.
Got to dial in defensively too. If we're going to bring man pressure, we cannot get beat. If we got beat, we got to bring the help.
Good switch right there on the screen.
Grab the ball, Brooke. Let's go.
Good job.
Brooke DeHaven now comes away with it. She's going to look to take it all the way, lays up, and just falls out, but she does draw a foul.
Good take.
I knew there was a little bit of guard in Brooke DeHaven.
Yeah.
Just been waiting for it to come out.
Yeah. We've seen that a few times there when she goes to the hole.
She will now go shoot 2 here. First shot is up, and it is good. 10-point lead now for the Lady Vikings. You wonder here in this final quarter, how important does this depth play?
I think that we've already seen that depth come into play as far as coming off the bench, as far as being comfortable and confidence-wise.
Second shot is up and good.
It's a good start with those 2 points right now. Let's get another stop here. Let's put the pressure on them really to try to see if they can turn over the ball.
Step up, help.
Good jumper there by number 4, Shia Toddy. Puts the lead back to 11, but Peyton Trent will drive it down.
Great take, great take.
Ball off the mark, batted around, rebound by Tawny. Her shot 2 is off the mark, rebound goes to Isabella Holtz. Holtz now goes to DeHaven, and DeHaven's going to take it herself and lay it up and in. Great take. 55-48 now, 6:40 to go here in the final period.
I'm okay with, Trent and DeHaven feeding off of each other right there. I think that'd be a good 1-2 punch.
Tingler with the ball in the corner. Looks like Lady Bulldogs are picking up the pressure here a little bit. Pass given now to the side. Shot up. Out of. Okay, yeah, falls out of bounds, and the Bulldogs now will take over. Number 12, Quinlan Cole checks back in for the Lady Vikings. Big possession here for the Dogs. DeHaven with the ball, drives in, gives to Burnside. Burnside's going to stop and pop. Ball's off the front iron and knocked out of bounds. They say last touched by the Lady Bulldogs. Casey Underwood now will check in for Isabella Holtz. 6 minutes even, 55-48. Still anyone's ball game here.
Coach didn't like that matchup, so she's switching Underwood.
Tingler with the drive in, and she's going to draw the foul. She'll go for 2, and that foul is on number 11, Peyton Trent. That'll be her 3rd foul on the afternoon. Tingler's first shot is in. Number 13, Ella Markwell checks in, gives Addison Day a break for the Lady Vikings. Second shot for Tingler, off the front iron, rebound Brooke DeHaven. And back come the Lady Bulldogs. Trent's going to look to shoot and hit.
Shot.
3-point shot, big shot by Peyton Trent. 56-51.
We got a 5-point game here. If we could get another stop here and get a basket, that would be huge.
It is very important that we do not get in foul trouble here and send them to the line.
Yep.
Senior Peyton Trent is having quite the afternoon here. Cole's going to throw up a three of her own off the mark.
Good rebound.
Satterfield. It'll be now a jump ball. And the Bulldogs will now have possession.
Cameron Satterfield down there again, getting good position, getting that rebound.
What she lacks in height, she makes up in heart down there underneath.
Here comes the Bulldogs. Trent's going to drive in, tries to get it underneath to DeHaven. DeHaven
I like that.
recovers.
Wasn't a bad look.
And knocked out of bounds there by Cole. Good save there by Brooke DeHaven.
It was a great save. Peyton had a small window to get that ball, but she was confident she could, so I like the confidence there.
Like I talked about earlier, the 1-2 punch, you know, if they're going to come out on her, it's going to leave DeHaven open down low there.
Approaching 5 minutes now. DeHaven kicks to Satterfield. Satterfield's going to give a little jumper, and she gets it to go.
Nice.
Now we're talking.
56-53.
Spread the wealth. Spread the wealth. I like it.
Let's stand tall on defense here.
Good job. Good hustle there by Cameron Satterfield. Deflected the ball out of bounds. Isabella Holtz now will give Brooke Burnside a quick break. Timeout now by Coach Webster. And as they talk it over, we will too. We'll be right back with WLC Doddridge County. We are back now, 4:41 left in the contest. The Lady Bulldogs have went on a run here in the last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter to cut the deficit to 3 points. Coming out of the Petersburg timeout, and we'll see what the Lady Vikings choose to do. Kick is to the corner. Rebound goes to DeHaven, and she is going to go off to the races. I think she tipped that. Shot goes up, gets a rebound. She is everywhere right now. Isabella Holtz now underneath, draws the foul.
Great take.
The foul is on number 13, Ella Markwell. And Isabella Holtz will go to the line to shoot. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Brooke David got a piece of that down here.
I think so too, yes.
I agree.
Brooke is, boy, she hustles. Just hustles. First shot is up and in, cuts the lead to 2
Building
points.
that confidence.
Yep.
Great shot there by Isabella Holtz.
She's been so close on her second chance shots here with the foul shot.
Second one's up and in, and they're going to get a lane violation.
Every centimeter matters.
So 56-54. 4:22 left here in the game. We've got a good one here on Saturday afternoon at Craig M. Keller Gymnasium. Ball inside, good pressure there by the Lady Bulldogs.
Good defense.
Contains it. We have the Lady Bulldogs are flying around. Good pressure defense. That might be 5 seconds, but yes, it's a turnover either way.
There we go. There we go.
We'll have possession with a chance to tie or take the lead with 3:54 left.
I think the Vikings are feeling the pressure now.
Satterfield now brings the ball across half court. DeHaven looking there for Casey Underwood, just a little too hard for her to handle.
We may be feeling the pressure as well.
Mayfield now, look at DeHaven go. It's going to be a foul. A foul go against number 12, Aiden Mayfield. That'll be the third team foul. on the Vikings here in the fourth quarter.
Emotions are high on both sides of the ball right now. It's very important for us to take care of the basketball and get a good shot selection.
Exactly. You read my mind. We just need to get a good shot here. Make the right pass. We're in no hurry here. It's like 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Let's tie this game up right here.
Coach now looks to drive in, takes a shot off the mark, actually deflected. DeHaven ties it up in the 14 Riley Hall. Possession will go back to the Lady Vikings. You can start to feel the tension rising a little bit here in the gym.
I was just about to say, I don't know if anybody else is feeling it, but the tension between us three up here in this media booth right now is like
I'm on edge a little bit. I am.
Yes.
I can. We're just so close right now.
A lot of fun. A lot of fun. Shot is up, off the mark. Rebound goes. Bella Holtz. And it's going to be a jump ball. It is getting really physical out there.
Honestly, I'd like to know when the last time the Vikings have scored. I mean, honestly, it's been a while.
They are giving us every opportunity right now.
Yes, they are.
We just have to capitalize. Capitalization on this possession is key.
56-54, under 3 minutes to go. DeHaven now with the ball in the right wing. Satterfield's going to set something up. It's going to be a give and go. There goes DeHaven. She's got a freeze with the ball knocked out. Looks like offensively we're just a little unsure right now.
We're still stagnant. I don't know if it's pressure or what. I don't know if it's I don't want to take the shot or what we're doing right now, but definitely stagnant.
That foul will go against number 11, Peyton Trent. It'll be a second team foul. That's number 4 for Peyton Trent. 2:23 to go in this game. It's going to be important that we keep her in the lineup.
Absolutely.
Coach just told her senior captain how many she has and to be smart. Vikings now looking to set something up. Both teams right now offensively just can't get any kind of rhythm. Cole's going to take a shot from the corner. It's going to be off the mark, but it was a foul on the jump shot there. The foul is number 1, Casey Underwood. That was 6.
And Peyton Trent with 4 is so crucial for the Lady Dogs, and especially at this time because the game is getting rough and they are letting them play rough. So you never know when they're going to try to tighten it up, and bang, she may pick up that 5th. So it's really taking chances.
Yep, it is.
Cole's first shot's up and good. Second one off the mark. Rebound with DeHaven. 57-54, still 1 possession. Looks like Coach calling timeout, and she gets the timeout. 2 minutes to go, 57-54. We're going to step away. We'll be right back for an exciting finish here at the Craig M. Keller Gymnasium. Here we go for the final 2 minutes here of a tight double-A matchup here on a Saturday afternoon. 57-54. The Lady Bulldogs have clawed their way back. Pass falls to Holt.
Isabella Holt, that's what I'm talking about. Okay,
Big
Isabella.
basket there by Isabella Holt.
That's going to be her claim to fame tonight.
Good hard take. 1-point ball game now. And you can feel the intensity rising in the gym and on the floor. Petersburg looking. Tingler's going to drive it in, lays it up. It is off the mark. Let's see who they call that in. It looks like it's on 00.
Isabella Holtz here.
So close.
That is the fourth team foul on the Lady Bulldogs. It'll send Miley Tingler now to shoot two. First one's up and off the mark. 1:29 to go, 57-56.
That's Isabella Holtz's third team, her personal record.
Another thing we're going to have to be careful with here is team fouls.
Yeah.
Second shot's up and good. 2-point lead now. Under a minute and a half to go. DeHaven gives to Trent. Trent's looking to make something happen. Gives to Underwood. Underwood to DeHaven. DeHaven puts it on the ground. Oh, maybe a little contact. Nothing called. Cameron Satterfield's going to have to be careful. Just about picked up a foul there. We're approaching a minute to go. 58-56. And the pressure is mounting. And a turnover there for the Lady Vikings. So the Lady Bulldogs have another opportunity.
Yep. Get a good shot here. Tie this ball game up. Let's figure this out.
And it's very important to strike not too soon.
Yep.
Satterfield's going to give to DeHaven. Trent now with the ball. She's going to drive in, lays it up, just off the mark. The rebound goes and it's going to be cleared by the Lady Vikings. And that foul is going to be called on, I think, 21. Wide 11. That foul is on Peyton Trent, and that will be her fifth foul. 58-56. That is also team foul number 5. So the Vikings will go for 2.
Yep, that puts them in the bonus here. You know, that's crucial, especially Peyton Trent going down right now. Peyton had a heck of a game. You know, the game's not over, but she finished with 27 points on the night for the Bulldogs right now.
Played a very, very good game. Played hard all game for sure. First shot is up and is good. Still a one-possession game here.
This next one's a dagger.
Timeout now. Full timeout taken by the Lady Bulldogs. They're going to talk it over. We'll step away. Be right back for the final 36 seconds of this tight contest. 59-56. Welcome back from Bulldog Doddridge County. Big free throw here by number 4, Cheyenne Connie. She could take this to a 2-possession game. Her shot is up and it is good. 60-56. Important that the Lady Bulldogs move quick and get a bucket. Take the Molly side. Side's shot is up off the mark. Rebound Casey Underwood out to Cameron Satterfield. Inside, but just off the mark. Brooke DeHaven just couldn't quite handle it, and that will send the Lady Vikings back to the free throw line. That foul was on Brooke DeHaven. A valiant comeback effort here for the Lady Bulldogs. not over yet. 20 seconds to go here. First shot's up and good. Boy, they are making some big free throws when they count.
How about number 4, Tawny? Clutch. Clutch here in this pressure situation.
Hit the last 4.
I'm glad she made that. I didn't want to jinx her.
56. And the Lady Dogs are going to have to move. Gotta move quick. Gotta move quick.
Need a shot. Need a shot.
Pass goes inside. We'll pick up a foul on number 13, Ella Markwell. That's the 4th team foul. And
Coach wants a timeout. All right, they gave it to her finally.
Coach Cheeseman will take the 5th and final timeout of the contest here to try and draw something up. 62-56. We'll have to score quick and get a quick stop.
All right, guys. Here's my question for you two. Are you trying to pound it inside and get the and one, or are you looking for the 3-point shot?
Go ahead, Coach.
Go ahead.
You
Okay.
got it.
I mean, you know, since I'm only a baseball coach here, so
I speak the truth.
I think I'm looking for a 3 here, looking for a quick 3 off the screen with a pass in, because we need 2 quick baskets and we got 9
To
seconds.
Satterfield?
Yes.
Okay. I think I'm going to play my chances with the Haven. Pound it inside, let her get an and one.
Okay.
I mean, we got to have 3 points on this possession.
See, you're asking for a lot there, basically trying to get an and one right there. You know, you're hoping to get a foul plus a made
Confidence is
basket.
key.
Okay.
Confidence is key.
Fair enough.
9.7 remains. Can't say enough about this Petersburg Viking team as well. They're very well coached. They played very hard.
I think you're right, Coach. We're going to get a 3-point look off this box set.
Give this to DeHaven. DeHaven takes it up and off the mark. That's going to do it. The Petersburg Lady Vikings are going to travel into West Union and come away with a 62-56 victory against the Doddridge County Lady Bulldogs. We will take a quick break and we will be back with player of the game and final stats. And welcome back now to the Craig M. Keller Gymnasium, where the Doddridge County Lady Bulldogs battled hard tonight, guys. We talked about it up front, a little short-handed with the absence of Allie Cheeseman and J.C. Lipscomb, but played hard. A lot of kids got some minutes maybe they wouldn't have had otherwise. Tonight, just maybe one too many mistakes.
Tonight's game was a good confidence booster, though, for those players coming off the bench. I do think Isabella Holtz got more comfortable. She made that crucial shot right there at the end for us to keep us in. However, I do think the two players that we were missing tonight could have helped us as far, obviously, apparently, breaking that press in the man-to-man pressure. If you have Cheeseman back, that's definitely another ball handler other than Peyton and Satterfield. That is a leader. That's, we're talking about a junior. We have Satterfield as a sophomore. It's more experience there at another guard position, and it does change the whole pace of the game.
Yeah, something I touched on earlier, we only had 4 girls in the scoring column. They had 9. So that just goes to show you the depth that they had coming off the bench, that they were able to have confidence in 9 different girls to score some points for them as well, and we only had 4.
That's a really, really good point. Speaking of those stats, Coach, if you maybe want to go through the final stats.
DeHaven ended with 13 points, Satterfield ended with 7, and Holtz ended with 9. But I'll go ahead and say the player of the game would be Trent with 27 points to end it for us.
Peyton Trent for the VRC Doddridge County Player of the Game.
Let's go ahead and get Petersburg stats out there. You got their finals, Coach?
Yeah, Mayfield had 10 points. Tingler had 9. Tawny, number 4 there, had 4 crucial free throws like you talked about earlier. She ended up with 15, game high for them. Markwell had 2. Cole had 7. Day had 3. Number 22, like you said, the name, I'm not really going to botch it up here. She had 8.
A beast tonight from outside, number 22.
And Hall had 6. And number 32 for them, I'm not sure if I have their names.
Yeah, number 32 was Tyler Thorne.
She ended with 2 for the team.
Yeah. Again, well-coached Petersburg team. They now moved to 2-0 on the year. And he's been there for some time now. In fact, their coach is John Webster, and John's record is 121-69 as entering his 9th year as the head coach. So he's really put a program together.
Yeah.
Had a great crowd from Petersburg. We thank them for coming down. Just a really good girls basketball game. Looking ahead now for the Lady Bulldogs, the season doesn't get any easier as a week. Well, next Friday, it's about 6 days from now, they will host the Williamstown Lady Yellow Jackets. Of course, Williamstown in the AA preseason poll is coming in with the number 3 spot. They just had a pretty sound victory over Tyler County, about a 40-point win to open up the season. Always good opponent, always a good team there. That will be the Kermit Vanscoy Invitational, so it'll be the holiday tournament that we host. WVRC Doddridge County will be on air for that. So it'll be Williamstown and Doddridge County next Friday night. It'll be Lincoln High School that will take on Braxton County High School in the opening round, and then of course winners play and then losers play on Saturday. So a little bit of a break here for the Lady Bulldogs to get ready for another LKC North opponent, the Williamstown Yellow Jackets.
A week to prepare. Coach will have them in shape. She'll have them ready to go. I do think that we are still trying to find our offense. So a week is a good downtime. Go over film, get them back in the gym, get them comfortable. Our players that are coming off the bench, they've had their fair share, so they know what's expected of them now. And it should be a lot easier for them to come to terms with what we need out of them. And then hopefully we can get our players back into the game to give us some more, bullets in the gun, so to say.
Exactly. I mean, it's early in the season, and the way I look at it is, these are things that you want to find out now, what we are and what we need to fix. And basically, you just keep getting better every day, and that's the basic. You're supposed to be at your best at the end of the year going into playoffs.
Yeah, no, great takes by both of you. We do want to give you a reminder that the next WRC live stream will happen once again this coming Tuesday night, as our boys basketball team will open up the season over at Tyler Consolidated. Jeremy Wallaman and Clint Adams will have the call. The JV game will start at 5:45. It will be live streamed only. The varsity pregame 15 minutes before the varsity tip. So make sure that you tune in to WVRC Doddridge County Tuesday evening as our boys kick off their regular season. As always, we do thank you for joining us on the VRC Doddridge County. If you've not liked or shared or subscribed, we ask you to do that as we continue to highlight our student athletes and students in general. We've got a lot of academic things that we're going to be doing, as well. And so we appreciate the partnership with the VRC for sure. Once again, final score here from the Craig M. Kelly Gymnasium: Petersburg Lady Vikings 62, Doddridge County Lady Bulldogs 56.
Safe travels to Petersburg.
Safe travels for
Absolutely.
sure. For Coach Nathan Wright, Chelsea Holcomb, I am Adam Cheeseman. We do wish you a great evening. And as always, win or lose, it's a great night to be a Doddridge County Bulldog.